My child, I see the wounds you carry. Will you let me touch them? I know the weight of your sorrows, the ache that lingers in the quiet moments when no one else is around. I'm speaking to you now, not with thunder or flames, but in the still, small voice that whispers straight to your heart. Don't turn away. Don't scroll past this. Stay with me, because this message, this moment, is for you. I am the God who made you, who shaped every part of you before you took your first breath. I've seen every tear you've cried, every prayer you've whispered when the world was asleep. I know the pain you've tucked away, the scars you've hidden behind a smile. But I'm not here to point fingers or pile on guilt. I'm here to heal. I'm the one who can mend what's broken, who can take the pieces of your heart and make them whole again. Will you trust me with those hurts? Will you let me into the places you've kept locked up tight? Let me tell you a story, one you might know but hear it fresh, as if it's just for you. There was a son who left his father's house. He took everything he was given, his share of the family wealth, and ran off to a faraway place. He spent it all, every last bit, on wild living, chasing things that glittered but didn't last. Then a famine hit, and there he was, broke and alone, feeding pigs just to survive. He was so hungry he'd have eaten their slop if he could. In that low place, he stopped and thought, even the workers back home have more than this. I'll go back. I'll tell my father I messed up, that I don't deserve to be his son anymore. Just let me work for him. So he started the long walk home, practicing his words. Father, I've sinned against heaven and against you. I'm not worthy to be called your son. But while he was still a speck on the horizon, his father saw him. That father didn't wait, didn't cross his arms or turn away. He ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and held him close. The son tried to get his apology out, but the father wasn't listening to that. He called for a robe, a ring, shoes for his feet, and threw a party shouting, "My son was lost, but now he's found. He was dead, but now he's alive. That father is me, and you are my child. No matter how far you've wandered, no matter what you've done or what's been done to you, my love doesn't change. I'm not sitting back, waiting to judge you. I'm running toward you, arms wide open, ready to pull you close. I want to heal your heart, to bring back the joy that's been taken from you. Have you ever felt that longing to come home? That tug deep inside that says there's something more? That's me, calling you. And there's another story I want you to hear. A woman who'd been bleeding for 12 years. 12 long, lonely years. She'd tried everything, spent every penny she had on doctors, but nothing worked. She was tired, worn out, but she heard about me, Jesus, walking through the crowds. She thought, if I could just touch the edge of his cloak, just brush my fingers against it, I'd be healed. So she pushed through the people, reached out, and touched me. Right then, the bleeding stopped. She knew she was healed. She could feel it. I turned around, looked at her, and said, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace, you're free from your suffering." That woman is you too, my child. She brought her pain to me, her last shred of hope, and I didn't turn her away. I healed her, not because she earned it, but because she trusted me. I haven't changed. My power to heal is still here, still real. Will you reach out to me like she did? Will you believe I can do the same for you? These stories aren't just old words on a page. They're pictures of my heart for you. I see your pain, and it matters to me. Think of your heart like a garden. Over time, weeds have crept in, hurts, disappointments, anger, choking out the beauty I planted there. But I'm the master gardener. If you let me, I'll pull those weeds out, gently, carefully. I'll water the dry places and plant new seeds, seeds of joy, peace, and love. It won't happen all at once, but season by season your heart will bloom again. Can you picture that? A heart alive, growing, free. Let me heal your heart. Bring me your pain, the times you've been let down, the words that cut deep, the losses that still sting. Lay them right here at my feet, and I'll give you peace that doesn't make sense to the world. Let go of the bitterness that's weighing you down, the anger that's holding you back. Forgiveness isn't giving up. It's breaking free. And with me, you'll find the strength to let it go, to heal, to start again. Take a moment now, wherever you are. Close your eyes if you can. Take a slow breath. What wounds are you carrying? What hurts have you shoved down deep, hoping they'd fade? I see them, everyone, and I care. I'm not asking you to act like they're not there. I'm asking you to hand them to me. Have you ever felt me close in your hardest moments? Maybe a whisper of hope when everything seemed dark. That was me, right there with you. Will you trust my voice today? Will you believe I can fix what's broken? Picture yourself like that son, trudging back home. Feel the weight you've been hauling around, but feel that spark of hope too. As you get closer, see me running to you, running, arms stretched out wide. Will you let me hold you? Will you let me heal your heart? Trust me, my child. My love is enough to make you whole. This is just the beginning. Healing takes time, and it starts with letting go. In the next part, I'll show you how to release that pain to me, how to step into the freedom that comes when you forgive, when you let my forgiveness wash over you and flow through you to others. But for now, sit with this. You are loved more than you can imagine. You are seen, you are known, and you are never alone. I'm right here, and all I want is to heal your heart. My child, you've taken the first step. You've opened your heart to me, and that's no small thing. It takes courage to let go of the pain you've carried for so long, to trust that I can heal what feels broken beyond repair. But this is just the beginning of our journey together. Healing is a process, and like any journey, it has its twists and turns, its moments of doubt and fear. But I want you to know that you're not walking this path alone. I'm right here with you, every step of the way. Imagine, if you will, that your life is like a path through a dense forest. The trees are tall and thick, their branches intertwining overhead, casting shadows that can sometimes feel overwhelming. As you walk, you might not always see the way forward clearly. There might be times when the path seems to disappear, or when you come to a fork and don't know which way to go. You might hear rustling in the bushes or feel the weight of the silence pressing in on you. These are the moments when doubts creep in, when fears whisper in your ear telling you that you're lost, that you'll never find your way. Have you ever felt that way? Lost in the woods of your own thoughts, unsure of which direction to take? Wondering if you're on the right path or if you've strayed too far to ever find your way back? I see you, my child. I see the questions in your heart, the fears that keep you up at night. But let me tell you something, you are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be, and I am with you, guiding you, even when you can't see me. Let me tell you a story about another journey, one that might sound familiar. There was a man named Moses whom I chose to lead my people out of slavery in Egypt. He was hesitant at first, full of doubts about his own abilities, but I promised to be with him. And he trusted me. He led the Israelites out of Egypt, across the Red Sea and into the wilderness. But the journey to the Promised Land was not a straight path. They wandered for 40 years, facing hunger, thirst, and their own fears and doubts. There were times when they grumbled against Moses, when they longed to go back to Egypt, where at least they knew what to expect. But I was with them, providing manna from heaven, water from a rock, and my presence in a pillar of cloud by day and fire by night. Even when they couldn't see the way forward, I was guiding them, teaching them to trust me, to rely on me for their daily needs. And you know what? Despite the challenges, despite the detours, they made it to the Promised Land. Not because they were perfect, but because they learned to trust me, to follow my lead, even when the path seemed unclear. Your journey is not so different, my child. There will be times when the way forward isn't obvious, when you feel like you're wandering in circles. You might face obstacles that seem insurmountable, or encounter doubts that make you question everything. But just like with the Israelites, I am with you. I am your guide, your provider, your protector. When you feel lost, call out to me, and I will show you the way. When you're hungry for purpose, for meaning, I will feed your soul. When you're thirsty for love, for acceptance, I will quench your thirst with my unconditional love. And when the shadows of fear and doubt loom large, Remember that I am the light that pierces the darkness. Embracing your purpose requires courage, my child. It means stepping out in faith even when you can't see the whole path ahead. It means trusting that I have a plan for you, a plan to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future. But you don't have to do it alone. I am here to help you overcome every obstacle, to give you the strength to keep going when you feel like giving up. Think about Moses again. When he stood before the Red Sea with the Egyptian army closing in behind him, it seemed like there was no way out. But I told him to stretch out his hand, and I parted the waters, making a way where there was no way. And when the Israelites were in the desert, with no food or water, I provided for them miraculously. I can do the same for you, my child. I can make a way where there seems to be no way. I can provide for your needs in ways you can't even imagine. But you have to trust me. You have to take that next step even when it's scary, even when you're not sure where it will lead. Let me ask you something. What is it that you're afraid of? What doubts are holding you back from fully embracing the purpose I have for you? Is it fear of failure? Fear of not being good enough? Fear of the unknown? Whatever it is, bring it to me. Lay it at my feet, and let me replace your fear with faith, your doubt with trust. Remember, I didn't create you to live in fear. I created you to live in freedom, to walk in the light of my love. You are my masterpiece, uniquely designed with gifts and talents that are meant to shine brightly in this world. But to do that, you need to step out of the shadows, to trust that I am with you, guiding you every step of the way. As you continue on this journey, know that I am not just leading you to a destination, I am transforming you along the way. With each step, you are becoming stronger, wiser, more resilient. You are learning to rely on me, to lean into my strength when yours fails. And that's a beautiful thing, my child. It's in the journey that you grow, that you discover who you truly are. So, take heart. Don't be discouraged by the twists and turns, by the moments when the path seems unclear. Trust that I am guiding you, that I have a purpose for every step you take. And remember, you are never alone. I am with you, always. My child, we've walked together through a sacred space in these moments, tracing the contours of your heart and the winding paths of your purpose. In the beginning, I spoke to you of healing, how I longed to mend the broken places within you, just as I welcomed the prodigal son with open arms and felt the trembling faith of the woman who reached for my cloak. Then I guided you through the forest of your journey, urging you to trust me as Moses trusted when he led my people through the wilderness, step by step, toward a promise they couldn't yet see. Now, as we linger here together, I want to gather these threads, your pain, your path, your purpose, and weave them into something beautiful, something you can carry with you as you step back into the rhythm of your days. Take a slow breath with me now, and let's reflect on what we've uncovered. First, remember this. Your wounds do not define you, but they do matter to me. Every scar you bear, every quiet ache you've buried, every night you've wept into your pillow, I have seen it all. I saw the prodigal son when he was still a distant shadow on the horizon, and I ran to him, not because he had earned it, but because he was mine. I felt the woman's desperate touch on my cloak, and I turned to her, not with judgment, but with power to make her whole. So it is with you. You are never too shattered, too lost, or too weary for my love to reach you. Take this to heart. I am the God who heals, and I am already at work within you, stitching together the torn edges of your soul with threads of grace. Second, carry this with you. I am your guide, even when the way ahead feels cloaked in mist. The journey we've walked through this forest hasn't always been clear. Branches of doubt have scratched at you. Roots of fear have tripped you up, and sometimes the silence has felt deafening. But I am the light that filters through the canopy, the whisper that stirs the leaves, the steady hand that keeps you from wandering too far. Like Moses standing at the edge of the Red Sea, you don't need to see the whole path to take the next step. You only need to trust that I am parting the waters, making a way where there seems to be none. I am not a distant map maker handing you directions. I am the companion walking beside you every mile, every moment. And third, hold this close. You were made for a purpose that is uniquely yours. You are no accident, no afterthought. You are my masterpiece, sculpted with care, painted with colors only you can reflect. I've placed dreams in your spirit, talents in your hands, and a fire in your bones that no darkness can snuff out. Yes, it takes courage to step into that purpose, to trust that I've called you to something greater than comfort or safety. But I am with you, strengthening your trembling knees, steadying your unsure hands, cheering you toward the life I've dreamed for you since before time began. You don't have to see the end of the story to begin writing it with me. Now let's pause here, you and I, and let these truths settle deep. Close your eyes if you can. Feel the weight of my presence wrapping around you like a warm blanket on a cold night. And listen as I speak this over you. My beloved child, you are seen beyond what any mirror can show you. You are known beyond what words can capture. You are loved with a fierceness that no storm can shake. I am healing your heart, not in a rush, but in the gentle rhythm of my timing. I am guiding your steps not with force, but with a nudge toward hope. I am calling you to a purpose, not to burden you, but to set you free. Trust in me, lean into me, rest in me. You are never alone, not for a single heartbeat. Let that sink in. Let it be the ground you stand on when the winds howl, the anchor you cling to when the waves rise. I'm not asking you to have all the answers or to be strong enough on your own. I'm asking you to let me be your strength, your clarity, your peace. Can you feel it even now? That quiet stirring, that flicker of warmth in your chest? That's me, alive in you, whispering that the best is still unfolding. As we draw this time to a close, I don't want you to leave unchanged. These words aren't meant to drift away like smoke. They're meant to take root, to grow, to bear fruit in the days ahead. So here's my gentle invitation. As you walk through your ordinary moments, the morning coffee, the commute, the conversations, listen for me. I'm speaking to you still, in the rustle of the trees, in the laughter of a friend, in the still small voice that nudges you toward love, toward courage, toward hope. Will you pause long enough to hear it? Will you dare to trust that I'm weaving something beautiful through every thread of your life? And if these words have lit something in you, if they've stirred a hunger, sparked a tear, or kindled a flame, don't let it stop here. There's someone out there who needs to know they're not alone, that their pain is seen, that their journey matters. Share this with them, not out of duty, but out of love. Let's send this hope rippling outward, touching hearts I've already prepared to receive it. We're in this together, you and I, and through you, I can reach further than you might imagine. But for now, rest in this. You are mine, and I am yours. I am healing your heart, one tender touch at a time. I am guiding your steps, one faithful stride after another. I am calling you to a purpose that will shine long after the stars fade. Trust in me, my child, not because the road is easy, but because I am with you and I am enough. This is not the end of our story. It's a threshold, a doorway, a beginning. The best is yet to come, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes us next. Will you walk with me?